Good morning, vocab masters. We are going to look at our vocabulary words for the week. So hopefully you can print it out to make your flashcards, or you can make flashcards on just a piece of paper that you cut up. So pull up your vocabulary words and follow along with me. Our first word is reluctant. If you are reluctant, you don't want to do something. For example, you might be reluctant to take out the trash. You just don't want to do it. Or you might be reluctant to clean your room because you don't want to do it. So if you're reluctant, it means you just don't want to do something. This one is a long one. Having eyes in the back of your head. Can you really have eyes in the back of your head? No, it's a saying to, what do you think it means? If somebody has eyes in the back of their head, that means they can see forward and behind them. So if you say someone has eyes in the back of their head, that just means that they feel like they can see and know everything that's happening around you. They're aware of everything. For example, teachers are often saying that I have eyes in the back of my head. We don't really have eyes in the back of our head. It just means we're aware of everything that's going on around us. Your mom or dad are probably like that too. And our last word today is cluttered. If something is cluttered, it's messy. There's stuff everywhere. Your room might be cluttered. I hope not. My desk sometimes is cluttered because I got piles of paper everywhere. Reluctant, you don't want to do something. Having eyes in the back of your head means you're aware of everything that's happening all around you, even if it's behind you. And cluttered means it's messy. So let's use our context clues and see if we can figure out what word goes in which sentence. Let me get my marker for our clues. The girl had not cleaned her room in 2 weeks, so it was, Okay, let's think about it. What are our clues here? She had not cleaned it in 2 weeks. That's a long time. That's 14 days. Which word would match that? So if she hadn't cleaned her room in 2 weeks, would it be that she didn't want to do it? Yes, but we have to see if it fits. Having eyes in the back of her head, was she being aware? Definitely not. Or was it cluttered, messy? Reluctant means you don't want to do something. Let's see if that fits, because obviously she doesn't want to clean her room. The girl had not cleaned her room in 2 weeks, so it was reluctant. Does that make sense? The girl had not cleaned her room in 2 weeks, so it was cluttered. It was messy. Does that make sense? Yes. Cluttered is our winner. Okay, let's read the next one. Mr. Peters was when I asked him if he wanted to get a pedicure. Do you know what a pedicure is? A pedicure is when you go to the nail salon and they work on your toes. They paint your feet and give you a foot massage. So let's read it again. Mr. Peters was blank when I asked him if he wanted a pedicure. Do you think he wanted to get his toes done? So that's our clue there. It's also about Mr. Peters. How do you think he felt? You think he wanted to do it? He was reluctant or aware, having eyes in the back of his head? He was reluctant. He did not want to get his toes done. Okay? He did not want a pedicure. But I'll tell you a secret, don't tell anyone. He did actually one time go. He didn't get polish or anything, but they did work on his feet, and he really enjoyed it because of the massage chair. Shh, it's a secret. My mom seemed to blank because she always knew what I was doing. So this is our last one. My mom seemed to have eyes in the back of her head because she always knew what I was doing. Okay, she always knew what I was doing. That's my big clue, that she's aware. She has eyes in the back of her head. Very good. Cluttered means messy. Reluctant means we don't want to do something. Having eyes in the back of your head means you're very aware. So your parents probably have eyes in the back of their head. So make your flashcards, study your words, and come back tomorrow for the next 3 words.